Hi everyone, welcome to my first Let's Play The Sims 4 video. This will be the first video uploaded to my channel, and I'm kind of experimenting with all of this new software, the video editing, the screen capture, even this little logo that I have on the front. It was actually really difficult to Google how people make their little display cover photos, or whatever you would call that on YouTube. But anyhow, I'm doing my best, just kind of going along with it, and I'm really excited to just kind of jump into this and join the community and be a part of this. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, hi guys, this is my first attempt at trying a Let's Play video. So, it was a lot more simple than I thought. I kind of was preparing for the most intense of situations, but I just got a simple desktop mic. I just had to plug it in. I didn't have to follow any CD instructions or anything. And I got set up with the Camtasia software, which, again, I haven't got into the editing side, but does seem quite simple and easy to use. So it just kind of showed up on a little screen. I just kind of go click record, captures the whole screen. And obviously this is just going to be a little test round, and then I'm going to experiment with the editing and visual effects in the Camtasia software. So I figured for my first Let's Play, at least for an experiment, we'll just jump into my legacy family. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the concept of that, avid sim players and whatnot. So this is my legacy family that's loading up here. I've had them started since I began my Sims 4 adventures, September 2014. So in the last couple years, they've expanded. I've kind of held back the aging a little bit because I'm super attached to them. So now it's starting to get to the point where the legacy heirs are all having kids, and I kind of have to grow up the older generations, or it's just not making sense. They're all going to be a bunch of adults walking around, and we need to have some fun with the storyline of things. So, yeah, I'll be able to show you them shortly here. They live in one of the biggest lots that came with the game. One of the, I believe it's called Yuma Heights Mansion. And so we've had the original legacy starter, I guess you could say, the first sim I made in Sims 4. She is the heir, and kind of a funny story, her husband, his name was Alistair. Their last name is Therin. He died before I knew that you could turn aging off or anything in Sims 4, so we weren't there when he died, so we didn't get control of his ghost. I don't even think ghosts were a thing when Sims kind of first started. Can't even remember way back. But anyhow, we did get control of Madeline when she passed away, and she's the ghost on the lot. And now I can explain a little better because we're loading into the legacy lot here. So here is the ghost we are talking about, Madeline. Here she is. Oh, where is she? Oh, she's over here. So she actually had 6 kids. She actually has the trait here that is fertile. So she did have a set of twins, and she had 4 other kids as well. So she had the max. This is her oldest, the heir, the legacy heir, Theodore. He's actually late for work. We're going to send him off right now. He actually has already retired once. He was in another profession and then changed professions later on because, you know, it takes a lot of income to provide in this huge mansion household. So anyway, Theodore married Kate Haven. It is a pun on like a safe haven, Kate Haven. I was really, really deathly ill when I made this sim, and I haven't been that ill since then, so I do kind of look at her and think, you know, we've progressed some good ways since her creation. Anyway, they ended up having 2 kids. They had twins as well, Corey and Gilbert. Gilbert moved out, and he's in his own family household as well. Corey, his twin, lives here, and he's at work right now. He's a writer, a pretty successful one, actually. And oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'll have to edit this out. Look at this. The Christmas tree. I haven't literally played the Legacy Family, apparently. Alright, and we're back. So I did kind of experiment with some of the editing. I got their Christmas decorations out of here. Oh, that was so embarrassing. But hopefully in some future videos I can show you some of my other families that I've been playing since Christmas to now. Anyway, another character explanation here is Kalika, or Kalika. And this is one thing, a little thing I love about Sims names, is I love Sims names that are open to suggestion, per se, when you read them. So, for example, as you see her name spelled here, it could be Kalika or Kalika. And I love that about that. I try to stick to some names like that with my Sims that can be pronounced in multiple different ways. So she married she married Corey. Oh, and he's home now from his writing career. There he is. Where is he going? Oh, he always goes to mourn Madeline. We have her gravestone on the lot. And honestly, it's quite creepy how often he goes autonomously to do that. I don't really get it. But so he's going to come in and probably start working on some writing upstairs. This is his room. Him and Kalika's room. I really like it. Kind of, as you can see, she's an artiste. She is a painter. She is not part of the painter profession. She stays home. She stayed home with the kids when they were young. And speaking of the kids, they had to, this is the next heir, so I guess this would be if she's the first generation, second, third. This is our fourth generation heir, Alexei. And, yeah, there he is. He's a young adult now, I believe. He is a young adult who is materialistic, jealous, loves the outdoors, and domestic. So with that domestic trait, he's definitely going to be staying in this household. I don't follow the legacy rules exactly, but I do like the concept of staying in the same household as the years progress, so that'll be Alexei. And then they also had Sage Aurelia, another kind of unique name, Aurelia. I'm pretty sure it means gold or something. And Sage I really like. She has green eyes like her mom, and it just seemed kind of like a perfect name for her. Yeah, this is the Legacy family, and we're just gonna keep going along here, and I guess for the first Let's Play, it will just be focused on the Legacy fam. What I like to do, and I don't know if this concept will work with the Let's Plays, I'm really new to this, so I hope I'll be welcomed okay, and at least get some views. I'm not expecting to become a YouTuber out of this, but I just truly have such a love and passion for The Sims. I have since the very early days of Sims 1, so I just, you know, just kind of I always told myself one day, and that day is today. And, you know, I'm just kind of grateful and glad to be kind of experimenting along and seeing how this goes. I like to switch households sometimes. What I do when I'm playing by myself is I always play by myself, but before this commentary action and everything, I will set a timer on my phone for 20 minutes, and then I just play each household 20 minutes. So it helps me kind of switch around and also keep realistic with the aging of everyone in the household who are, you know, all connected to each other. So her birthday's coming up. That's what we just got a notification about. Yes, she'll finally be an elder, which I don't, yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. But, you know, Theodore, her husband's been an elder for quite some time, so it really only makes sense to have her age into an elder soon. Again, as well, since her grandson is now even a young adult, and he'll probably be getting married and popping at least one kid out soon. So, yeah, I'm kind of sad to see her turn into an elder, but I'm also kind of just acceptant of it. Okay, she needs some medicine. Talking to a random child at the door, okay. I'm pretty sure someone will have some medicine in her inventory. I usually like to keep some medicine. Look, there we go. On hand. So she'll just take this medicine. Whoops! Whoa! Scrolling way over. And then, yeah, I want to get him to, what is he doing in his bathroom? It's pretty hard to control 3, 4, 5, an 8 family household. Oh, 7, this is 7. But, yeah, I mean, some of my other households are just like 3 Sims. So coming back to this is always, it always keeps me on my toes. Resume writing the other side of the two-way mirror. Okay. Maybe while we're in this one, you'll see what he makes per day or every few days on for the income of his books. He's written a lot of books at this point, and honestly, they have a fair amount of income coming in just from the books. So that's pretty good. Oh, the dishwasher's broken. I think Alexei can fix that. And then I don't know why she's so formal here, but we're gonna get her to change her outfit and probably start making some dinner Monday night. Let's do the chicken stir fry. How old is Sage? She's almost 23 more days until she turns into a young adult. She's still a teen. So, yeah, good time. She probably has some homework to do. She can do that. And then come up for some dinner after. So, I'm really not used to this. I really kind of am used to just going into silence and playing the game on my own, and so I'm kind of not sure how to go with the commentary here. That's okay. We're just going to keep going along and experimenting, and I guess maybe I should have some kind of, goal or storyline. Like most of you guys have something like that, a theme or something in your videos, and I kind of jump right in and go along, kind of let the Sims carry me on with the story. But, and especially with the Legacy family, like, none of them really have any specific goals right now, other than Corey really progressing in the writing career. He's a regular contributor. He's at level 5 of the writer career, so that's not, super prestigious, but he's probably the highest level writer I've had so far in the game. And then, yeah, a lot of these Sims in this household don't, I forgot. He's an agent handler, so he's a level 3 of the secret agent career, which is pretty impressive because he just started the job not too long ago. Again, Sage is in school, but maybe she should take up a part-time job. She could do that. Calica makes a decent amount of money from paintings. Kate Haven doesn't have a job either. But she really takes care of the household, of course. They don't have a maid or a butler or anything like that, so she takes care of all the cleaning and a fair amount of the cooking as well. And as well as Madeline. Madeline is like, of course, the ghost sim with a number of skills maxed out, as you can see there. One achievement. Corey finished writing a book. Another book! Great. So we're going to go sell that to the publisher. We'll do that and then have a bite to eat as well. No, we don't want to self-publish. So you get more money from the publisher. Okay, Theodore's home. He's going to have some dinner as well. I used to have something else on this table, because this used to be the Christmas one. So I edited out getting rid of that. But, yeah. I really don't like how the elders walk around like that. That kind of annoys me. I think that's why I'm kind of hesitant about Kate Haven turning into an elder, because I really don't want her to be slouching and trailing along as an elder. Like, really, come on. Yeah. So, since it's 11:15, honestly, and since we don't have anything specific really going on in this storyline or Let's Play video, we're gonna move on from the Legacy family here to one of my vampire sims. I redesigned one of the apartments to look like a vampire lair, and I was pretty excited about that. I'm definitely not really a builder of sorts. I'm definitely a little bit better at decorating than building, per se. I do build when I need to, but I'm just, compared to what's out there and on the gallery and everything, I'm nowhere near the level of talent that many players of the Sim community are. But that's okay. We all have our strengths. We all enjoy different aspects of the game more than others. So we're gonna just jump right in. So goodbye to the Legacy family for now. Alright, and we're back. We are back into one of my vampire households. So I redecorated this apartment building into a vampire lair, which actually I think I did under the house settings, new feature with city living. I did make it a registered vampire lair, so the League will send various gifts from time to time through the mail, no less. Even the Immortals use the public mail service. Haha. Only available on home residences. I also made it haunted, but the other couple lots that I have some Sims living in are haunted. I have yet to see any ghosts, so that's kind of interesting to me. So it's kind of like an old-fashioned little kitchen here. All of these candles all over the place is really quite dark. Nice big fireplace. The organ, which she's working on. Yeah, these caskets look really realistic, and to be honest, it really freaked me out that I was able to just place one with all normalcy, because that stuff kind of gets to me a little bit. It's not really my cup of tea, but kind of have to accept it at some point or another. But anyway, so she has this nice kind of like old-fashioned room. I'm obsessed with this room for some reason. It just seems really realistic to me. And then like a little bathroom. So this is Rosalie. Again, like I was saying about my Sims names, Rosalie or Rosalie, however it suits you to read it. Rosalie Squires. She's my vampire sim, the first vampire sim I made. She's currently in her dark form. So let me just show you another outfit of her dark form. Yes, and then we'll go into her regular form here. There's not too much difference. I didn't go too intense on the face, but as you can see, she has a birthmark now. She doesn't have those scratches, and a little bit more makeup and softer features. So this is in her normal form. She's been doing pretty good with the Vampire Secrets. I believe she's on the second vampire encyclopedia. Was this the okay, Vampire Volume 1. I know she's already read that. So can we purchase Volume 2? Yes, we can. Great. So she's on to Volume 2, and she's going to start reading that right now. And as for her status as a vampire, she actually has made it to minor vampire. So we're, beyond the fledgling initial level vampire status here. And she has the command of power, so she can control the minds of other Sims. And I think I chose this one too. Occult student, use less vampire energy. It's kind of confusing. And then she has the uncontrollable hissing as a weakness. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. I also have another vampire sim that maybe, I don't know, I've never tried to do this before. Can you invite them over because they're vampires this late? Because it doesn't let you invite them over during the day, I've noticed. It says something like they're a vampire and can't come out now. Which I think is a little bit weird, because if they're in an enclosed lot and they're not outside, they should still be able to travel. But anyways, yeah, see, now it says she's sleeping, so I don't really I don't really understand that, but anyway, so I guess she's gonna go back to reading the vampire encyclopedia. Did she just put it away here? I'm pretty sure she did. Okay, continue that. And then I just want to see what her organ level is at. Pipe organ, 2. So that's why it sounded a little bit heinous when we came in. But she'll get better. It's just kind of like the singing. I'm a vocalist, trained vocalist myself, so when I hear the Sims at level 1, it's a little bit painful. I'm sure it's painful for everybody, but it's like, oh gosh, I really want to get some of my Sims up to a high singing level just to see what they're capable of. And I haven't yet bought a karaoke machine for any of my Sims at home. That's been something I've been thinking about doing. But I have, of course, used the karaoke machines at the lots downtown. But yeah, I think it would be a good idea to get one of my Sims. I have a couple of Sims that are at least level singing 2, or I think one of them is at, yes, I know for sure one of them is at singing level 3. And that's a good idea, I think, to learned a lot about vampires, and she can now share vampire knowledge with other Sims. Cool. Yes, I was going to say it'd be good to just have the karaoke machine in a household to improve the singing skill other than just singing in the shower. I think that'd be good. Okay, so it's 3 a.m. Maybe we'll go and find her someone to thirst on downstairs. Her thirst isn't doing too bad, but it's the lowest of all of her moodlets right now, so. You can kind of tell, like, her hands look kind of vampiric. I never really noticed that before. Okay, where is she? Where is she? Alright, there she is. Now, is there any... Oh, there's some people wandering. Now, wait till you see some of the random names that I have for these people. What's this? Like, the most random... Like, why this? Why this? Oh my gosh. I know other people get irritated by the townies that are made by default, or whatever the algorithm is to make them. It's a little bit strange. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. Okay, so she's kind of like over here by herself. Let's just try and compel her quickly. Drink pause. Compel for a small drink. We'll just do that really quick. And then that Sim looks like she's gonna have to go use the washroom. Ooh. Taking a bite out of that neck. That was just a small drink. Hey! Alright, thank you. Oh, that was a teen. My goodness. Alright, so what I'm going to do before I wrap up the first Let's Play video, because this didn't really have a theme, and maybe I don't need to have a theme, I don't know, it's just a fun Let's Play video, you know, and I'm just going to kind of upload it and see where it goes, and kind of learn from, you know, I'll post it, watch it, and then learn from there what I should be doing from there. And of course, I'd love to take suggestions, comments from people. You know, then kind of there's a little bit more of a direction of where I should be going with the Let's Plays, and I think that's part of the whole fun of engaging in this, is participating in the conversations and the community aspect of it. So yeah, again, I'm looking forward to that, and I don't expect a lot, but maybe in time, if I keep up with this, we'll be getting some suggestions for my families and stuff. So right now, I'm just going to quickly go show the other vampire, since I couldn't invite her over. I will show you my other vampire, and then we'll kind of wrap it up shortly here. Alright, and we're back again, guys, for the final segment of the first Let's Play video. And so here's my second vampire, Marantha Boudreaux. I really like that name, Marantha. I think I read it in like a play review or something. And I'll show you another couple of her dark form outfits. She looks quite a bit different in her dark form than her regular form, actually. Oh, right, she can also fly places as a bat. That was sort of just a random interjection. But as I was saying, she has quite a different look in her dark form compared to her regular form. Yeah. And this is her apartment. She has the ability to fly as a bat, so that's kind of interesting. And yeah, her place is all quite dark as well. This is another apartment building that I redecorated to be very vamp style, as you can see. A lot of grays, chrome, black, one feature wall that's still that kind of dark blue. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, this dark kind of vampiric lair. Apartment style. And okay, we'll put her into her light form, if it were. Ready. Okay. And here's sort of her main outfit. As you can see, her hair color is even different. Her eyes aren't the glowy purple, they're a softer purple and less kind of marks, but she does have some kind of scars on her eyes even in her normal form. So yeah, so this is Marantha. This is my other vampire sim. And see, again, that was my only plan, was kind of to show you her, and didn't have anything beyond that other than letting the game take me forward, as I always let it do. That's how I play the game, is it kind of leads me through. So yeah, I let the characters, I let the Sims kind of guide me to what's going to happen next and whatnot. So anyhow, my cat is scratching at the door right now, my real-life cat, so I think we're going to end this off here. It's probably almost close to a half-hour video by now, so at this point I just kind of want to edit as best I can and get it uploaded onto the web, and then from there kind of see how it goes, and hopefully some of you will enjoy this, and I'm looking forward to any comment suggestions that you may have. And even if I don't get many comments or suggestions, or any at all, I probably will continue with this because I find it quite fun and enjoyable. So thanks, guys, and see you next time.